That sure does bring back some memories, doesn't it? That, of course, is the opening of the hit NBC show, Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, it is hard to believe 40 years have passed since the pilot aired, and thanks to reruns, the show's fan base has continued to grow across the globe.
Little House on the Prairie aired for 9 seasons and made the Ingalls family a household name, along with their friends and their neighbors and their enemies in the town of Walnut Grove.
Yeah, each week, viewers were transported to a time when life was simple and family meant everything. And you can capture that feeling all over again with the first 2 seasons now digitally remastered in HD, by the way.
And Blu-ray, and they're all falling apart already. They're all sobbing, hanging on to one another. Please, people, you're professionals. Hold it together. And together with us for the first time, and as we said, in over 20 years, the cast, the entire cast, Melissa Gilbert, Karen Grassley, Melissa Anderson.
Go slow. We want to be able to look at everybody.
Let's linger. Okay. Lindsay Greenbush.
Yes.
Dean Butler. There he is. Allison Arnegram, Matthew Laborto, and Michael Landon Jr. Welcome, everybody. So good to see you.
What was it like, you guys, watching that clip?
Well, I got tears in my eyes.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm sitting here with these 3 daughters. Really, for the first time since Michael's funeral.
Wow.
And then to see them come running and this one falling down just kills me. I'm not really that sentimental.
In fact, we heard you don't even really like a lot of people. Just kidding. So let's go down the line, Melissa. What's that? Right after she started, you started.
Yeah, I'm a crier anyway, and I'm also incredibly codependent. So Ma goes, I go, I guess.
Right.
It's a very emotional experience, you know, especially because we were all together for so long, and it was such an intense experience, and we were a family there, and to see it all again, and to see it the way it was originally, the way it was meant to be seen is
you were
extraordinary.
9 when you started?
I was 9 when I started and 19 when it ended.
How old were you when it started, Melissa?
11.
11. So you guys grew up there. Was that just?
Yeah.
Did that feel like your childhood home when you look back at it?
It did. I mean, the set to me was like a warm blanket. You know, the Paramount Studios at that time. It really felt. You know, I remember going in after lunch and the warm lights on you, and I don't know. There was just this setting up a scene, and it was very comforting. Was a great word.
Did you get so sick of playing the blind girl after a while, or did you love it?
Yes, I did.
I just wanted the truth.
I did, and I've heard every joke under the sun.
But I'm sure you're such a good actress. A lot of people thought that might be the truth.
It did. No, I did. I got letters from many blind people, you know, saying that how nice of the writers to write it in. And,
how did they watch it?
Dean.
They listen.
Oh, they listen to it. Sorry.
Send the letters to Dean.
You know, he's such a sweet guy. He did not mean that in any negative way.
There's nothing derogatory.
Well, yeah, but you know.
Could it be? I'm sorry.
Lindsay, what do you get asked the most about the show?
Probably if it was me or my twin sister that fell down the hill in the beginning.
And who was it?
My twin sister,
It was?
Sydney.
And it was one of them running, one of them falling, and the other one, you know, continuing on or something.
Yes, it was spliced. It was. So my sister did it first, and she fell, and then they wanted her to do it again, and she said no.
How old were you guys then?
3.
Oh my God.
Good for her standing up to power,
Even then.
But it wasn't staged, you know.
Yeah.
It just happened, and it was so adorable.
And
Mike said, "Oh, keep that."
And also there were, because I fell too. There were wire flowers put into the hip.
Oh, there were?
Yes.
To make it look more beautiful.
And I think we fell. I think we did trip over
trip on them because they would catch your toes.
So it was
I just wanted to
all
get
saintly
down.
Michael Landon's fault that happened, right?
Yes.
He's a prankster.
And so's this one, and it really, him too.
Wow.
And so maybe it's the time right now that we should ask. You know, everybody said that he was like the father to everybody on the set. Did you sometimes think, well, how come my father's so late at the set and not home with me?
You know, the great thing about the series, though, is the hours that my father set.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen anymore, but he was home for dinner.
He was?
Yes.
Yeah, that's unheard of.
Unheard of. Yeah.
It can be done.
Our set wrapped so that everybody could be home. You know, the crew, everybody could be home for
That's
dinner
why it
at
was
6
such a
o'clock
happy
at night.
set.
Yes,
And
it
the
was.
two hunks
Indeed.
there, too. There are three hunks in the back, obviously, but the two, our backstage pass people were dying to meet both of you. Heartthrobs in the back there. Well, what kind of reaction do you
You
get?
fermented nicely,
yes,
by the
you
way,
certainly
guys.
have. Fermented. What do you miss the most about it?
I just think it was a magical experience to be part of something that has touched people in their hearts
it
for
really
so
has.
many years. Now, and watching, I mean, none of us would be here today without Michael.
Yeah. Right.
Having brought this thing to life. And for me, as an observer of it, to come in, I came in the 6th season. We're here to celebrate seasons 1 and 2.
Right.
But watching it all
Right.
develop, watching this one grow up.
To head up SAG.
Just, everything. Running the world.
We're going to take a teeny break.
Never gonna get to you, Missy.
No, this is your segment is all next.
Yeah.
Get ready. Yeah, we're going to come back.
Bring it.
After the break. Don't you worry. She's going to smack down. It's happening here with Nellie.
For me. 10 years.